Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be doing a 2026 Sew With Me and our monthly quilt patterns prep video so you guys can get ready for the new year. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. So for the past few years, I have done a Quilt With Me and Stitch With Me series. I've also released monthly quilt and cross stitch patterns as well. They're seasonal, a great fun way to decorate your space or your home for each different month. So I thought it would be a good idea to do a prep video to help you guys prepare. They launch in January. That way you can get all of your supplies together and be ready to start when we start sewing in January. So we're going to start off with the Sew With Me / Stitch With Me series. That is a series I've been doing here for the last few years. We have a 2021 through 2022 version. I started that mid-year, and then we did one for 2023. I also took a break in 2024, and then we did one last year, or this year, in 2025. And we will be continuing with that series in 2026. So for that series, each month I release a quilt block and a stitch pattern that you can do. They are all beginner friendly, so I will do a video tutorial here for the quilting patterns. The stitchy versions, I just usually show my progress as we go. I do have a whole series here on YouTube called How to Cross Stitch. That includes everything from beginning to end on how to do basic cross stitching. I also have a few videos on specialty stitches as well if you are new to cross stitch. And so I don't show how to cross stitch them here in those videos, but I do show how to put together the quilt blocks for each month. So for the 2026 Sew With Me, we will be releasing them the same time as last year's. So the second Thursday of every month at 10 a.m. a video will go live showing you the tutorial for the quilt block, and then I'll show you my stitchy progress. There will be a free PDF for each of the patterns as they release. That will be below each video. There will be a link down there to my blog post that has a link to both the cross stitch and the quilt patterns and the YouTube video. So it's kind of like a one-stop place on my blog where you can go and get all the information for the 2026 Sew Along series. Participation is super informal. You just need to join me here the second Thursday of every month at 10 a.m. for the video tutorial for the quilting project and just the progress for the cross stitch. And then you can sew or stitch along at your own pace. I do encourage you to join our Sew With Me group on Facebook as well. That is a private group. There's a few questions you have to answer just so I can make sure you're not a spammer. And then once you're admitted into that group, you can post your progress, you can comment and see other people's progress as well. The quilt patterns are released individually each month, and then at the end I will wrap them all up into a fun pattern. I have a couple different finishing options for you. I have a free one that will release here on YouTube, and then I have a special one that will go along with the bonus pillow table runner pattern that I always do at the end of these sew-alongs. So you'll be able to get the full pattern of all the blocks plus some bonus patterns if you would like that, or if you want to just keep it simple, you can just do the free one here that will be released on YouTube. So this year we're going to be combining our 2026 Sew With Me blocks and the Candy Cane Lane sew along that's going on in our Facebook group into one video tutorial. So hopefully it doesn't confuse anyone, but the star blocks from the Candy Cane Lane quilt are what we are going to be using for our 2026 Sew With Me series. So the Candy Cane Lane blocks finish at 6 inches by 6 inches. The blocks we'll be doing here for the Sew With Me free on YouTube are the 12-inch version of those blocks. If you want 6-inch, you can go grab the Candy Cane Lane quilt pattern and stitch those or sew those along with us as well. For the Candy Cane Lane sew along, we're going to be doing updates in our Facebook group over there, and I have some fun prizes to give away for everyone, and it's just so much fun. It's super informal, no pressure, just post your progress pics, and then when we're usually when we're done, I will pick a few winners from those that have posted progress pics and send out a fun little prize. And if you're participating in the Candy Cane Lane sew along on Facebook, you can always join us over here on YouTube to see the tutorial on how to put together each month's star block. And I think it's just going to be a lot of fun. And that was kind of a way to get out the 6-inch and 12-inch blocks, but sort of in a different format. Now the layout for the 12-inch blocks is going to be a little bit different this year. I'm hoping you're really going to like it. I did want to give you information on all the fabric requirements that you will need just so that you can prepare. So I'm going to go ahead and step to the side, and I will put the fabric requirements for the Quilty Sew With Me version for 2026 here on the screen. It's very easy, low fabric requirements. I try and keep these blocks really simple. I am going to be doing a patriotic version this year because the United States is having their 250th anniversary, which is very exciting. So I thought I would do a patriotic version, but you can really do these in any color you want. You can make them seasonal if you want, holiday. As a matter of fact, I always encourage people to use up their stash and just get scrappy with these sew-alongs. So the fabric requirements on the screen here that you are looking at are just a general description to give you an idea of how much fabric you will need. So for this quilt, you're gonna need 3 yards of background fabric, and then I've just chosen 4 basic colors, 3 fat quarters of each, just so that I have some variety and fun to play with. But like I said, you can actually use any colors that you prefer, and you can even use different background fabric for each square as well. I really encourage you to dig in your stash for these Sew With Me series. They're a lot of fun and great stash busters. Now there is some sashing on this. The background color is actually already included in the background fabric requirements, but you will need a little bit extra of one color. I'm using aqua for mine, and you'll need a 1/2 yard for that special sashing that goes in between all the blocks. I know you can't see it yet, but I just want to let you know in advance. And then also the binding for this is going to be a 1/2 yard of binding. And a lot of this stuff you can do at the end if you prefer, but I will be sharing the general layout and the sashing instructions when I release block number 1 in January. The 2026 Sew With Me quilt will finish at 63 by 63, so it'll be a great size. And then for the backing for this, you'll need 4 yards of backing fabric and batting. So that's all the basic fabric requirements. You can plan ahead, or you can just pick out colors as we go throughout the year. It's totally up to you, but every year I get questions on how much fabric you'll need for the whole quilt right from the get-go. So I'm just putting out those fabric requirements in advance for those of you who like to plan ahead. All right, I think that's all the information that you need on the Sew With Me Quilty version. So let's talk about the Stitchy version. I'll go ahead and put on the screen here the floss that you're gonna need. I always stitch on 14 count Aida because I find it's really good for beginners, and I try and keep these series beginner friendly for those of you who are just starting out, or just something easy and fun for you to do every month if you are a seasoned stitcher. So the cross stitch versions are very similar to the Quilty versions. I will release 1 pattern per month here on YouTube, and at the end I bundle them all up into a pattern. You'll be able to get that in my store, or you can get the free finishing here on YouTube. And then I usually show a finishing tutorial here on YouTube as well, showing you how I finished mine. But there's several different ways to finish yours. As a matter of fact, I encourage you to go back and look at previous years and see how we finished those. There's a lot of fun ways to finish your cross stitch pieces. So the cross stitch piece this year is going to finish at about 7.5 by 7.5 inches. So it'll be a nice size, not too big, not too small. It's very doable each month just to do one little square. I always like to get my borders done first, and then each month I add in those special squares. So I will be releasing the border pattern and square one in January, so you can get ahead if you want, or just stitch it as you go. Totally up to you. But the stitching is going to be a lot of fun this year. The quilting is going to be a lot of fun this year. I'm looking forward to both, and I hope you are too. All right, I think that's all the information on getting ready for the 2026 Sew With Me, both Quilty and Stitchy series. Let's go ahead and talk about our monthly series. So much like the Sew With Me series, we have been doing a monthly series here on YouTube for several years. This is actually our 5th year, and what that entails is a monthly pattern that I release. They are not free patterns, they are paid patterns, but I do video releases for them on YouTube every month, and they're a lot of fun. So in 2022, we released our Vintage Truck of the Month series. It was very cute. We put something different in the truck bed on each truck of the month, and all of these patterns are released in both Quilty and cross stitch formats. So you can pick one or the other, or do both, whichever you prefer. In 2023, released Houses of the Month. Those were a lot of fun. Same deal. Each house was different, and it had a cute little quilt either hanging on the side of the house or next to it. And I actually have a door hanger on the entrance to my sewing room, and I put either my trucks or my houses up there each month, so I love switching those out. In 2024, we did Pillows of the Month, which was so much fun, and I just swapped out pillows on my couch each month. They finish at 20 by 20, so you could actually make them mini quilts if you don't want to do pillows, so lots of flexibility there. And then in 2025, this year, you know, we've been releasing our toppers of the month, and they were meant to be table toppers to put on a dining room table, a kitchen table. I have them on my coffee table in our living room. Very cute. And then we also did a cross stitch series to go along with that as well. So I'm super excited to announce that in 2026, we will have a Quilty and Stitchy mug series coming. So this is going to be mug rugs for the Quilty version, and then you can either do ornaments or a whole cloth version for the cross stitch version. So let me get out of the way here, and I will insert fabric requirements for the Quilty version. The Quilty version is going to be so much fun. There's a lot of different options in the pattern that we'll be releasing. So you can either do individual mug rugs. I have a mini quilt option if you don't want to do mug rugs. And then I don't want to give away too much, but there is going to be a ton of different mix and match type options for the Quilty mugs this year. I think you're going to really like it. It's going to be so much fun. And honestly, this might be my favorite series yet. But we've done so many wall hangings, and the pillows and the toppers were all similar size. So I wanted to just do something a little bit different this year. And I thought mug rugs would be a great way to do that. Now, I am putting fabric requirements up here if you're going to make the whole quilt version. But these Quilty mugs are super scrappy. They are perfect for using your stash and scrap bins, mixing and matching and just making things super fun and colorful. They don't have to match each other if you're not doing the quilt version. They can be all different, and so I really encourage you to dig in your stash for these. However, I know some of you do like to plan ahead, and so I did want to give you just an overall fabric requirements if you want to pre-plan, but honestly, I would probably just do them one at a time if I were you. Now let's talk about the Stitchy mugs. These are a little bit different. I do have floss requirements for you. I'm going to be stitching mine again on 14 count Aida because that's what I prefer. I'll be using Witchel Beautiful Beige for this, and these release in two different formats. So when I am releasing the patterns each month, you will get the individual mug for the Stitchy version, but you will also get a whole cloth chart layout with it in case you prefer to do that. And then there is information on each one on either basic finishing for just the little ornaments, or if you want to do the whole chart. So you can have lots of options on this and do whichever you prefer, or I've had a lot of people do both. They make the individual ones and hang them on their tree once Christmas hits, and they do the whole chart version and then they display it somewhere in their home as a whole chart. Now for the floss for these, I'm actually going to be using the same colors as the 2025 Topper series because I have a bunch of those colors left. I figure you guys probably have a bunch of those colors left, and we might as well use it all up. The only thing you may have to get extra of is just the basic white. Just because that gets used a lot in the patterns and in the borders. But that's the only one that you might need to go get another skein of. Otherwise, if you participated with us this year, just keep all that floss handy, grab some new fabric, and we'll be ready to start in January. And then I am going to stay with my release schedule for the Quilty mugs this year. So the monthly patterns always release the first Thursday of the month, again here on YouTube at 10 a.m. And they also go live in my store at that same time. So the monthly patterns will release on the first Thursday, and then the Sew With Me projects will release on the second Thursday. And then that gives me a couple other weeks throughout the month to do some fun other projects for you. So I would highly recommend that you hit that notification bell right below this video. That way you'll get notified anytime I upload a video and you won't miss any of those releases. All right, and then the only other thing I need to mention is that since January 1st is a Thursday and I always upload on Thursdays, we're actually going to be taking that week off for a little vacation. So I will not be uploading January 1st. So for January, the Quilty mugs will release on the 8th and the Sew With Me block will release on the 15th. And then starting in February, we'll be back to the first and second Thursdays of each month like regular. So just plan ahead for that. All right, I think that's it for all the Plan With Me information that you need for 2026. I'm looking forward to sewing with you all and stitching with you all in the new year. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Again, don't forget to join my Sew With Me group on Facebook. I will have a link for that below this video, and make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming fun. And I do have a special Christmas video that is releasing on Christmas Day for those of you who would like a little bit of entertainment, so you can check that out. Otherwise, I will be back in January with all new sew-alongs and fun projects for the new year. Thanks so much for joining me today. Thanks so much for watching and supporting our channel this whole year. Our family is very thankful for you, and we just hope that you have a wonderful holiday and a great new year.